YouTube, what's going on with y'all, man? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's Rue from Elite Line Sports. I'm not sure if you guys are tapped in, man, but literally yesterday we hit a fucking banger. 9 out of 11 legs, bro. What more can you say? I think that's damn near close to 90%. That's like 88%. I don't know, bro. I'm not a mathematician. But yo, we hit some big, bro, and the only thing is we gotta do is just keep going and keep pushing. I got something nice for you guys. I got 2 lots per game. I'm not going to do the entire slate because the entire slate is insane. I think that was the total up to like maybe 14 legs. I got 2, 4, 6, 8 strong legs that I like for the first 8 games. So, the first few games. So, without further ado, appreciate y'all. If y'all do like the content we push out, we're not only going to be doing NBA. When MLB drops, when MLB comes out, we will be doing MLB. We will be doing NFL. I will start adding in some more content in for you guys. So the daily props are still going to push out even with different sports. I'm not sure if you guys are into the favorite sports. But without further ado, let's not talk too much more about that. Let's talk about the NBA. Let's get into today's slate. Yeah, dig. So first up, lot I like is Mr. Spider Mitchell himself, Donovan Mitchell, points over 28.5. Let me tell you why. Similar players gets 2 over the line. The Magic are 28 out of 30 having to guard pull-ups, and literally Donovan Mitchell, the bulk of his shots come from pull-ups. Next shots come within 10 feet, basically the interior. They're 26 out of 30 having to guard the position. They have played before. This is without James Harden, of course, with Darius Garland. 36 and 45 points. I do think that he does get to going again, but let's just do the numbers. When he plays bottom 10 teams, he's 66%, 12 out of 18 to hit his lines. And when he's on the road, simply sit 4 out of 6, 66%. Literally, that is insane. That is some good numbers. And not only that, similar players look very good. So this could be a very close-end game. The Magic has been pretty solid. They are missing certain players, but I do like Donovan Mitchell. And similar players looks even great. Cam Thomas has hit it. Benedict Mathurin, Cam Thomas again, Brandon Miller, CJ McCollum. So basically, 2 guards who just happen to have a knack for having to put the ball on the hoop is really good. Austin Reeves missed it not too far from here. Literally, LaMelo Ball, line was 17.5. He scored 16. So it's like they're not getting too way off. 28.5 seems very good. If you're one of those guys or people who like to literally dumb it down a bit to 25 points, by all means, I think that's a lock. You're just going to be probably like making it like a minus 240 or some shit, man. I don't know. DraftKings and FanDuel always literally make sure that y'all don't get any money if y'all do that. But it's up to y'all if y'all do that. Me, I'm touching the line 28.5, so I like it. Next up, another thing. See, don't touch too much with the stars, because if you stay too much with the stars is when Vegas really starts fucking shit up. So what we're doing is here, we're going Tristan Dilva's PRA. Over the past couple of games, just look at these numbers. 27, 31 minutes, 25 minutes, 27 minutes, 37, 35. With minutes, he's been literally hitting his lines. If we're talking about closing lines, look at this. He's 11 out of 21 having hit his closing lines. So let's just say, hypothetically speak, because he's playing with all these minutes with Anthony Black out, because with Anthony Black out, he gets a plus 6.5 boost on his PRA. So with Anthony Black and Franz Wagner out, he has all the time in the world. Literally, he's hitting his stats. So let's say he does 25 minutes. If it's 25 minutes, and we're talking about closing lines, he gets over his PRA typically when he plays against bottom 10 teams, which the Cavs are literally 19, but let's just say 20. Like 19 is not that far from 20. Or hey, I'll probably do 19, whatever. See, there's no difference. But anyway, when he plays bottom 10 teams having the guard's position, and when he is home, 60%, 3 out of 5 chance of having a score over 17.5. And that's with the line. So let's just say we take away the line, 4 out of 5. Because I think the line here for the Wizards was a lot higher. I think it was at maybe 19.5. But then if we're talking about without the line, literally 4 out of 5, 80% chance to score over 17.5 PRA. Similar players, 53% hit rate, 8 out of 15. They're just getting it. Hey, listen, the past 3 players didn't get it. That plays just like De Silva, but I do like over 17.5. I think it's going to be a pretty good game with the Magic and the Cavs. So kind of like Tristan Dilva and Donovan Mitchell. Those are the 2 legs. Now, next up, we got Raptors and Pelicans. There's no defense here. I can tell you right now, the Raptors are pretty bad. I'm going to go with Yaka Purle. If Yaka Purle doesn't play, I don't really have a pivot for you guys because I like this game a lot. I like this player a lot. Similar players are 4 over the line, 89% hit rate, which is very, very good. 8 out of 9 players have hit it. DeAndre Ayton 3 times, Valanciunas, Hartenstein, DeAndre Ayton the 4th time, and Hartenstein. So literally, Yaka Purle looks amazing. Let's just do the numbers here. When he plays bottom 5 teams, 3 out of 7. What is he? Home? I think he's home or away. He's away. 2 out of 4. Doesn't look too enticing, but however, Yaka Purle has been playing very well these past couple of games. Just take a look at it. And he's playing against a soft defense today in the Pelicans, so I kind of like for him to keep it going. And similar players have, like, come on, man, the hit rate looks too good to pass up. Most of his shots come within the interior. Literally, the Pelicans are 24 out of 30 having to guard that position. I think at center they start Herbert Jones. They start Herbert Jones at center, and they have Derek Queen, who's like a 6'8", 6'9" center. So Yaka being 7 foot, I kind of like him. If he does play, I like his points for sure. Oh, actually, I got PR here, not points, because he does grab rebounds. Just look at the similar players here, 10 out of 15, 1 over the line for rebounds. So I chose PR to be safe because I think the PR was a lot better. I mean, just look at the past couple of games, 16, 16, 26, 28, 22, against very soft defenses, literally, which is what you typically want to see. I think these numbers change now because I did the PR numbers. Let's just say he played bottom, so he's 6 for 12. He is on the road, I think. Let me confirm that. Yes, he's on the road. 62%, 5 out of 8. I like Yaka Purle. Next up, we got. See, it's kind of hard to choose which person I like from this. Trey Murphy does seem the likable one, but for some odd reason, I just see, man, because he's been scoring 20 points for the past 4 games, I just think Vegas is going to fuck something up and a lot of people's going to lose some money. And also, he's playing against a tougher defense. Just look, he's been playing soft defenses. Like, the blue line means that he's playing against weak defenses. Literally, he played against the Lakers, who are 27 out of 30 having to guard a position. Then he played 21 out of 30 against the Kings, and he scored 21. Then he played a pretty somewhat contested defense with 13 over 30 with the Suns, but he still hit over 20.5. Then he played a softer defense with the Wizards. Now, the blue line is coming all the way down. I'm not sure if you can see this, but it's coming all the way down, which means that the Raptors are number 2 out of 30 having to guard his position. He may not hit over 20.5. Although, see, this is why I think that I'm going to pivot off of this. I do not like this at all. If you guys want to take the chance, you guys can, because I think his number still shows that he's capable of having to hit it. I just don't think it's optimal, and I'm just going to go with Sadique Bay because Sadique Bay looks a lot much more promising, because I know that he's playing against a tougher defense, but however, he's prone to playing against tougher defense as well. When he's 44%, 8 out of 18 playing against top 10 defenses, and when he is home, 5 out of 9, 55%, which looks pretty good. In the past 3 games, he has hit with the Rockets, Knicks, and the Warriors. Similar players looks very good too, 60% hit rate, and they're just getting it. So I like Sadique Bay over 17.5 as a strong pivot off of Trey Murphy. I think a lot of people's going to be smashing Trey Murphy's points, and I don't think he gets there. Hey, shit, it could be an under. I'm trying to tell you, I think that could be a steal for y'all, but I'm not going to do that. But if I'm right, I'm definitely going to say, hey, yo, I did call it. All right, so next up we got Knicks and Jazz. I'm not touching the Jazz because the last time I touched the Jazz, bro, I had every leg right except for Keontae George, and they sat because they were tanking like a motherfucker, bro. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you. My last leg, everything hit for the Jazz same game parlay, but they just sat Keontae George for the entire 4th quarter, and that completely pissed me off. This tanking team is so unpredictable. You don't know who's going to stay in, who's going to stay out. And I'm just going to fade them entirely, bro. I'm just going to touch 2 legs from the Knicks side and then just not even, like, touch the Jazz at all. Because the blowout factor is very possible and the Jazz are very bad and they're tanking, I'm going to go with the fill-in players like OG and Anobi. I'm going to go with his PR. His PR looks good. His line was at 22.5. Now it's at 23.5. And goddamn, this shit's changing. Hit rate is tabbing under 50. 1 over the line. 30 out of 30 having the card catch and shoot. That's where most of his shots come from. 42%. Actually, most of his shots come from the interior, the paint. But second most shots come from the catch and shoot, which is what they're very terrible at. He's on the road. PR. plays against bottom 10 teams having a guard's position. He's 6 out of 5 when he's on the road, having to hit over 22.5. That's what I got, but now it's 23.5. Let's just do closing lines. Okay, closing lines is even better, 80%. So listen, I like OG Anunoby. He has been pretty solid too the past couple of games. I mean, just take a look at it. 41, 21, 28. He's been killing it. Then we got Mikal Bridges. I don't like betting on Mikal Bridges, but at the same time, I just think that, again, Jalen Brunson, there's no need for Jalen Brunson to score his points. No need for Cat to score his points. He's been killing it too. I think most people's going to be touching both of the two stars here, but I think the other stars kind of gets it going because the Jazz just have no defense at all. Literally, similar players look pretty good, 56%, 5 out of 9, almost to 1 over the line. Pretty good at catch and shoot. That's what Jazz are really weak at. Defensive rating is literally 29 out of 30, which is not good when he plays against bottom 5 teams. Having to guard his position, he is 5 out of 9 hit rate to hit. When he's on the road, 75% to hit over 15. Again, I'm gonna go with it. Mikal Bridges he's been iffy, dog. But at the same time, listen, I'm not touching the Jazz players, and I simply don't want to touch the stars because the stars could just sit, and there's no need for them to play against the weak ass Jazz. And especially with the Knicks being on a 2-game losing streak, they lost to the Lakers, literally the entire LA. Lakers and Clippers, I think that they're going to hurt the Jazz here, and I don't think the Jazz kind of put up a fight. And last game that I am going to touch, I'm not touching the Hornets and the Kings or the Wolves and the Clippers. That's up to you guys. I can show you guys some of the stats that I might possibly like, but I'm not going to put it down here. I do like, bear with me now, I like Aaron Gordon. We got the Aaron Gordon play last time. I said his line was at 19.5 before with the Thunder, and I said he was going to get that. That one was a premium. We did hit that. Now, I do think he kind of plays much of a bigger role again. His line was at 22.5, now it's 23.5. I think he gets over that for his PRA. I just think, listen, Aaron Gordon's back. They need to incorporate him into the offense as soon as possible because the Nuggets are not winning, okay? And the Western Conference is tight, and they need to start winning, so they need to incorporate Aaron Gordon fast. As soon as he came back from injury, he had 21 minutes. Now he has 28. I think they're going to ramp him up to 30 minutes when he plays over 30 minutes. 80%. Let's just say he plays the top defense in the PRA. Again, 23.5 seems very, very low. Hold on. See if he plays defensive ratings. He's 2 out of 3, and they're home. 1 out of 1. I like Aaron Gordon, 22.5 or 23.5, whatever the line is. I do like it. And last but not least, for some odd reason, I'm going to go Nikola Jokic under 12.5 rebounds. I know you're saying, hey, I don't know. They did play against each other, 10, 15, and 7. So 2 times he didn't get it, 1 time he got it. But let's just go over the stats real quick. When he's home, he's 11 out of 21 for the past 21 games to hit, right? So when he plays against, because the Rockets are number 2 at having to stop rebounds. And I know the similar players looks pretty good. The last Sunday that they played, that's like Jokic is Wemby, and Wemby didn't get it. His line was 11.5. And he got 8 because of a blowout. Now, let's say if he plays against a top 10 defense, who stops them from having to guard to get rebounds, 3 out of 8, which is not good when he's home. Let's say closing lines. Still, same thing. Line or closing line just doesn't change. It's just 12.5. It seems a little bit too much. And I'm going to go with the under here. I'm not going to go the over. I know you guys might not like that. And it is scary because Jokic is a stat sheet stuffer. So I'm just going to fade this entirely. But I did do like the numbers over the past 49 games that he has played. And it does look like he will have it under 12.5. So I did do my research. So without further ado, those are the 8 legs, 2 legs per game. Appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in. And again, I appreciate the support. More videos are going to be coming out, especially when MLB come out. I'm going to be doing those too in NFL. So listen, the props don't stop here. I'm trying to maybe incorporate other sort of content. I'm trying to figure out what it is that we can do. And if you guys have any comments for any props, man, make sure y'all put them down below. I'm trying to tell too, so we can get some chicken, get some cash. You did what I'm saying? I'm trying to walk away happy, smile to the bank. You did what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And again, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.